The U.S. Department of Labor released the January jobs report that showed better than expected growth of 225,000 new jobs versus the consensus of 158,000. However, there were detailed updates with a major revision to 2018's employment numbers, which substantially decreased job growth under President Trump.
Far from being the best economy ever.
Trump continually says that the U.S. is experiencing the best economy ever. This is obvious gaslighting since the new results showed that President Trump's best year of job growth was 2.314 million in 2018, the first year of the tax cut, but it falls short of any of Obama's last 3 years. His boasts also don't stand up when you peel the onion on GDP growth and realize that the federal deficits during his presidency will exceed any that were not impacted by a recession.
The previous and updated job growth yearly totals for Obama's last 6 years in office after the Great Recession and Trump's first 3 years, along with the revisions, are.
While not exceeding Obama's last 3 years, Trump's 2.314 million in 2018 barely beat Obama's 2.301 in 2014.
Obama created 1.5 million more jobs than Trump over a 3-year period.
It is harder for companies to find workers and it is later in the business cycle. However, Trump's boasts about how many jobs he has added don't include that he has generated 6.5 million jobs under his presidency versus the 8.1 million, or 1.5 million more that Obama did under the same timeframe. On average, Obama created 43,000 more jobs per month than Trump.
Job growth is a continuation from Obama's presidency.
The graph below shows the number of employees in the private sector of the economy, meaning it excludes government workers and farmers. It shows that there has been 10 years of increased employment, 7 under Obama and 3 under Trump. It turns out that in 2019 there were 1.927 million private sector jobs added, the fewest since 2010 as the economy was recovering from the Great Recession.
Why use Obama's last 3 years in office vs his first 3 years?
There were some questions raised why I used Obama's last 29 months in office versus his first 29 months when I published a previous article that calculated Trump had generated almost 1 million fewer jobs than Obama. The reason was, and is why I'm using Obama's last 3 years in this article, is that Obama started his presidency during the Great Recession. He had no control over the hundreds of thousands of jobs being cut per month just after he took the oath of office. To compare Trump's to Obama's record, it makes sense to use comparable economic circumstances.